Hi guys, me and Team here, and welcome to a Zerg versus Protoss matchup. This is one that I have not been showcasing as much in the past, but now that I'm not just constantly six-pulling people any longer, you're going to see some in my Diamond League. Because some people in Diamond League are actually pretty competent with stopping six-pull. And also, as a side note, this is one of the most terrible maps of six-pull because the travel distance all the way around the perimeter is so long that really ground-based armies struggle to hit quickly on this map. It lagged a lot at first. Ryosuke here was lagging the game, but it calmed down pretty nicely. It was a lot better than that Meldraft game. And man, that game was just frustrating for me with all those doors just mauling me despite my supply advantage and superior play to that point. And it just teaches you don't take things for granted. Always make sure you know their unit composition and get the right units out. A couple neuroparasites and I would have been higher ranked by now, but whatever. I'm not pro, and so I make mistakes. Well, I think even the pros make mistakes. That one Idra game was pretty crazy where he just kept throwing his forces away until finally he started using Brood Lords and a more diverse pool of units and actually could counter the enemy Thors and tanks and everything. As for 1.1, I'm kind of happy they're nerfing tanks and Reapers. I don't know, that might actually be enough. It's hard to say when it comes to balance tweaks. It's one of the things where you just have to see how it goes. You don't want to over nerf Terran and have them be useless then. Actually kill his probe here without him seeing what I'm doing, which is nice. Although he would not have seen much in my base. So we'll see. The Ultralisk quote-unquote nerf plus, splash buff versus buildings, essentially. I'm not too worried about that. And that's the only nerf that Zerg took, while Protoss are taking a nerf to their gateway production and zealot production, and Terran are taking nerfs to tanks and Reapers. And the Reaper nerf is nice. I don't see a lot of the 5 racks Reaper play that they did in the tournament finals against Idra in Diamond League. Like mid-tier Diamond League anyway. Usually when Terrans just try to do their 1 or 2 Reapers early on, I can just curb stomp them with Lings because it's both predictable and Overlords can see it coming and you can just step on them as they try to boost up. So here I get to send a scout. I don't think this is going to work. Maybe it does. Nope, doesn't. I just die. I did get one in earlier, or no, maybe I used my Overlord. Yeah, I used my Overlord and saw the Cybernetics core. So I knew that the Protoss wasn't doing any sort of early Zealot Gambit or Proxy Gateway type of thing. They weren't doing anything like that. So I figured tacking up, maybe I'd have a repeat where they go for Void Rays. But no, they're going Gateways and Stalkers, which also I don't mind. Basically, I saw that my opponent would likely not be building a lot of units in the near future, and this is very common for Protoss. They'll either try to tech to Void Rays or they'll go Stalkers or whatever. If they're doing anything but a lot of Zealots, Baneling Bust works pretty well. And that's to clear this breach. But also, if they clump a lot of units, the Banelings can take them out. But really, he just doesn't have the Zealot numbers to actually counter Speedlings. And that'll be fun. You'll actually look, we're pretty close in supply here. And it's not going to matter. So first things first, blow away the pylon, because that's fun. I even take out the Zealots pretty easily here. And now my opponent's just in trouble. I mean, I dropped myself to 35 supply, he's still at 41. But any unit he had that countered the Zerglings was actually killed off, and he's just Stalkers now. And I'm already in his worker line, killing his workers. And yeah, just look at the resources lost. The Zerglings are so good when the enemy doesn't get a lot of Zealots, and they don't have their later tech things yet. So even though he's warping in Stalkers, it's just too little too late. And the Lings have cut down pretty much his whole probe line as well as his military. And that will be a good game. Nothing the Protoss can do at this point. So that'll be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next videos. Game team signing out.